Okay, so I got another S13 hatch that I'm gonna be parting out. I'll go into further detail about that, but first I need to swap the tires on the IS. Then I'm actually gonna roll the chaser in here and start taking it apart so I can put the new motor in it. I'm supposed to be trading my friend Ethan my 2JZ for his 1JZ, like a full swap. So that's sick. You can see how much it was rubbing. Like, dude, insane. So I got the tires off, but I realized I had the camera in slow motion. And I also realized I do not have any 215, so I'm gonna run to the tire shop right now and go grab some. So on the way over to get my tires, Austin called me and said that he needed a push start. So me, being the good friend, drove all the way to his house so I can give him a push start.
Hey! Really? Hey, nice truck.
All right, push start. Is the ignition on? Yeah. You shouldn't jump in this thing while we're pushing it?
Nah, we gotta.
Austin.
In the road.
All right, let's go.
That's gold stock. Some bitchy. She running. Look, coolant temp, 100 degrees.
All right, so the tire shop kind of messed up and they didn't get my tires in on time, so I'm gonna have to get them in the morning. So I'm just gonna put the CR Lies back on. One of them has a blown tire, but it's no big deal, like rips, I don't care. Nice. Nice. I don't even know if it'll start, honestly. Very nice. All right, so now I need to move my truck and I need to move like some motors and stuff out of the way so I can get the chaser out. But I need someone to help me too, so I gotta call up a few friends to see if we can push the chaser. I also got my new Car Modify Wonder side skirts for my chaser. Cool JDM parts. Sweet. I also need to put wheels on the front because I'm not gonna roll around in the bare ass Minerva. So let's pull the truck out real quick. Let me open the door. I have no mirrors and I have no backup camera. So it's really difficult to back up this thing. It doesn't seem like it, but to back it up out of the shop, it's like pretty tight. So we're about to do that. Now I need to find wheels to put on the front of the Chaser. And I don't know where I can find any. Went to go grab this Euroline as a spare, and it seems to have a leak. Or the bead just needs to be sealed. I'm pretty sure that's the case, but let's see if we can seal it real quick. Maybe without the cheetah, maybe we're gonna have to use the cheetah. So let's see. Oh yeah. A lot of bubbles. Alright, let's use the cheetah, I guess. We're good to go. How's it going? All right, so the Eurolines didn't fit on the Chaser, so I'm taking my TEs off the front of my S14 and putting the Eurolines on for now so I can roll the car around. So let's swap these out real quick. Nice. These look like dog shit on this car. Now let me try this again. That looks a lot better. Yeah, no, this shit look like trash. Once again, on the ground. Now I need to put the steering wheel on because I stole it to put on another car. Nice. Okay, now that the car's on the ground, I took the steering wheel off of this car. This is not the steering wheel on this car. This is just like an extra one I have. Now that the car's on the ground, I gotta put the steering wheel back on because I just decided to take it off because I didn't have another steering wheel. So let me do that real quick. Wheel. This is just one I had laying around. Just threw it on the car so I could steer the car on the shop and put on the lift and stuff. So let's get right into that now. All right, while I wait for Dewey to get here to help me push the car on the lift, I'm gonna open my side skirts. Let me get these open. And stuff, and they seem to be in good shape. They look fine. There's nothing wrong with them. Modify Wonder Arrow is pretty strong to begin with, so I highly doubt that they would crack in shipping unless someone like stepped on them or the box was dropped from a high elevation or something like that. I know they look pretty good. There's no small chip in the fiberglass, but I'm pretty sure that's just from the molding. But no, they look pretty good. Once again, thank you, Lenny Davis, for getting me these skirts pretty quickly. I know shipping's been very hectic recently. He was able to get in here in a reasonable time. Those were gunshots in the distance. Nice. I was trying to do an unboxing video, but I just didn't get it in the camera or whatever. But thanks Lenny Davis for my new side skirts from Car Modify Wonder for the Chaser. I broke one at the last Knuckle Up event when I went off track. I was just being silly and threw the car way too hard and went off track. I'm gonna be taking off the hood, fenders, and a couple other things for repair. When I bought this hood, when I got the car, the hood like came super scratched up already. It looks like someone like slid it across the floor, and like this is all cracked right here along this line. It's all like, I can like move this, but I'm gonna be taking the hood off and the fenders. I bought new fenders from a buddy of mine in Florida, front and rear, for a pretty good deal, and I didn't want to pass them up. The fenders are fine. The mounting points on the pinch well just need to be repaired. They need to be refiberglass because the head broke off when I broke the side skirt. The bumper's good, just needs to be repainted. But like I said, I have everything else for the car aero-wise, so we're good to go. Once Dewey gets here, I'll roll the car out and we'll back it into the lift after I drain the coolant outside. Let's see if I can make this in the trash can. Damn, that was really close. All right, you gotta pull the old quad out. Seems to have a flat, so let me put some air in the tire real quick. All right, got the tires aired up. Let's see if it'll start. I know this thing has a bad start last time, but maybe it'll fix itself. Okay, now put the choke on. All right. A little bit of gas. Oh, she's good. This thing hasn't ran in like a few months, but I mean, it starts right up. Oh, there's Dewey and the old hoopty. You gotta move the chaser out. Alright, we're gonna use the four-wheeler to tow it. Yeah. Or we can use this. We can use this. I gotta drain the coolant on this thing before I bring it in, so I got less fluids to worry about when it's on the lift. Get up here and pop the hose off. Whoa!
Going to the other bay, right?
Yeah, going in the other bay. Alright, let the car lift now, we race it up and drain the oil. See. Ooh. It looks fine. Honestly. Should probably keep a little bit in here. I want to do a compression test. He's hauling ass in reverse. The oil looks fine. Like I said, I'm pretty sure the rings are blown out because it was over boosting, and the same thing happened to my BMW when I had it. So we're gonna take the hood off real quick, and then we'll get into doing the compression test.
Piston rings definitely look shot.
Fender off for more excess. Nice. Trash. Oh, look. Yeah, it smells good. It's good. These are fine. I'm gonna keep these. Cylinder number 3. Ooh. Ooh.
There she is. There she is.
Here you go again.
Yeah, I hear it. That's very good.
Okay. Alright. Cylinder 3. Oh, the top of the piston's cracked. See that?
It probably a crack.
Okay, look at that crack right there.
Yep, that's a crack, definitely.
Okay, so this is just a time lapse of me and Dewey taking the chaser apart. I didn't get to get all of it because I was using my other phone to record and it ran out of storage, so I got a time lapse of us taking half of this stuff out. Alright, so thanks to my boy, Dewey Clark, aka Single Cam God, got the motor pulled out of the chaser. All cylinders had good compression other than cylinder 3. It was a 0, everything else was fine. Got it pulled out. I'm gonna send the car off to English Brothers in Dallas, Texas. When I put the motor back in, they're gonna clean up all the wiring for me. And I'm actually making the switch from Haltech to ECU Masters. I ordered a PMU black today for my buddy Fat Cat Mike, who's a dealer for them. So we're gonna be making the switch. I just need to find a stock harness and the jumper for the ECU Masters. And I am going to be getting a new motor sometime this weekend probably, or next week. Once I get it, I'm gonna re-gasket it, go over the motor, make sure everything's good, clean the engine bay up, and then I also need to send the power steering rack off to Joshua. I forget his last name, but he is like Sparky Built on Instagram or something like that. He does rack rebuilds. He did one for my S14 and did an amazing job. So yeah, so basically everything's going on the other motor, clean up, blah, blah, whatever. Yeah.
Show him the hole.
Yeah.
Number 3 ejection.
I wanted to show y'all this hole we got right here, if you can see it. Ooh, man, that's cylinder 3 right there. Oh, man. Yeah, every other cylinder had good compression. There was like no flaking in the oil, like it was all clean. And I was like, like I wonder what happened. I never saw the hole. The car never really leaked oil, like especially when it was parked. So I was like, oh, there's probably not a hole, just bad rings or whatever. And it turned out to be worse than I expected. But whatever, gonna get a new motor, get it all sorted out. So I will keep y'all updated.